You're on Triple J, 3 Hours of Power, and I did mention that we will be hearing from a certain somebody with a very interesting announcement to make. The call has finally come through. I'd like to introduce you people out there to Maynard James Keenan, of course, frontman for Tool, and Tool are heading back to Australia. That's the huge announcement. Welcome to Triple J, Maynard. How you doing?
Good.
Now, we just mentioned the announcement. You're heading back to Australia, definitely to cover a lot of areas you didn't cover last time because July was more of a brief stopover on the just-released Lateralus album. What can the fans expect who didn't catch you this time around?
More, better, faster.
Really? Faster?
I don't know. Sure.
That's cool. Would the set list be a little bit different this time around for people who did catch you in Sydney and Melbourne?
I think so, yeah. Try to evolve the set over the year.
Yeah. How's it been anyway since you last left Australia around July last year? Where has the Lateralus tour taken you?
I think just pretty much everywhere else. Been on the road pretty much non-stop.
And what have been some of the highlight performances?
I always like playing in Canada.
Really?
Yeah.
And what makes for a good show in Canada? The Canadian audiences adapt to your stuff a little easier than some?
Yeah. They tend to be able to count and spell up there. A little better than the U.S.
Really?
Yeah.
And what about some of the places in Europe?
What's that?
I know that Danny, last time I spoke with Danny, he mentioned that you finally headed to Poland, which is sort of a place you hadn't been to before. How do they react to your material?
They're very enthusiastic.
Yeah. Is that due to the fact of them not seeing you guys live, or they're kind of starved for music in general?
I think starved in general would be the case.
Yeah. And does that give you a different kind of feeling throughout the show with those kind of reactions than just for a normal gig, so to speak?
Yeah, every show is pretty much its own thing. Each one has its own individual feel. It's different people involved.
What does make for a great show for you when you leave the stage? The feelings you get?
I think it's just all timing, the moment.
The musical timing, you mean, or just the theatrics, the stage, the whole show itself?
Just everything. If the day just happens to be flowing in a particular way, and the audience is a particular way, and we as individuals are on top of our game. I don't know, it's just a feel. It's kind of hard to put into words.
Yeah. And how do you sort of prepare for a show? What's your sort of routine? Do you have a different sort of way of approaching a show?
Besides the usual sacrificing of a goat.
Bring it on.
Not much, really. We just all sit around and read Britney Spears lyrics, and that makes us angry enough to go on stage.
True inspiration right there. Now, let's quickly talk about some of the tour dates you'll be heading to for the tour in Australia. It's happening... the first date is Monday, April 22nd in Brisbane. There's Tuesday the 24th in Sydney at the Entertainment Centre. Saturday, April 27th at Rod Laver Arena. Thursday, May 1st in Adelaide Entertainment Centre. And wrapping up in Perth, which a lot of fans definitely in Perth will be very, very excited to be having you guys back, because I know it's been a long time since you were up in Perth. And that's going to be Saturday, May 4th. And that's at the Perth Entertainment Centre. And what are you looking forward to as far as heading back to Australia this time around?
I don't know. I'm kind of a big fan of wine, so I'll be doing a lot of wine shopping.
Okay, you like the Australian wine?
Oh, yeah.
How does it differ from what you generally pick up elsewhere in other parts of the globe?
Well, I mean, you can't really touch the Penfolds Grange anywhere, really. It's just a unique wine, so... Being a collector, I really tend to look all over the town.
Now, what I do respect about you guys is you bring bands out on tour that you like. It's not really up to a promoter or anything like that. I mean, when I heard you guys took on a Swedish band, Meshuggah, which I'm absolutely a huge fan of and have seen live as well, I thought it was truly commendable that, a band of that style of music can get up on the same stage as you guys, and the fact that you guys are fans of that music too is just great to see. How did that go with Meshuggah opening up for you guys?
I think it went well.
I read a lot of reviews that most of the Tool fans just had their arms folded during the Meshuggah set, which I obviously understand because most of the fans would not even get what they're doing.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's kind of loud and fast, and people immediately just kind of dismiss it as
noise,
speed metal or something, or noise. But they're really talented musicians for what they do. I would really like to go out with Portishead, but I'm really a big fan of that song. I'm not sure what the name of it is. Wandering Stars.
Yep.
Yeah, I really love Portishead.
Now, I guess get to say a couple of last words to the Australian fans before you head here in April.
Well, in light of everything that's gone on in the last year, pretty much everything that's on our mind at this point has been basically we believe everything our government tells us, and so should you. Just to be a cynical bastard.
Thank you so much for your time, Maynard.
Thank you.
And one more quick request, if that's possible, if you could maybe choose a track off Lateralus, one of your favourite tracks.
Can I pick a Portishead song instead?
Okay, I can try and dig one up from the library. What track do you want to hear?
It's,
Wandering Stars?
Yeah, I don't even know if that's what it's called, though, if you could play that one.
Done deal.
All right.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
And I'm sure I'll be seeing you when you get down here in April.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Bye.